One beautiful day, students Haya, Lin, Reem, Yumna, and Jorin, along with their beloved teacher Safa, decided to embark on an educational trip to Mecca and Medina. The girls were extremely excited, looking forward to learning more about Islam and visiting the sacred places they had always dreamed of. Upon reaching Mecca, after a long journey filled with chatter and laughter, the girls and their teacher were warmly welcomed by the spiritual atmosphere and began to feel the greatness of this holy place. The journey began with a visit to the Grand Mosque, where they stood in awe of the beautiful Kaaba and the mosque's magnificence. Haya was the first to start the tawaf around the Kaaba, reciting prayers with a humble voice. Lin gazed at the black stone, wondering about its story. Sappho explained that pilgrims kiss it if they can. Reem concentrated on prayers during the tawaf, wishing everyone well. Yumna looked at Abraham's station in amazement. Safa explained it was the place where Prophet Abraham stood while building the Kaaba. Jorin chanted prayers with her friends and admired the beautiful engravings around the Kaaba. After the tawaf, they sat together in silence, pondering the greatness and spirituality of the place. They then proceeded to perform sa'i between Safa and Marwa. Haya felt reverence as she remembered the story of Hagar. Lin watched her steps with enthusiasm, imagining how Hagar ran between Safa and Marwa. Reem asked her teacher about Zamzam water. Safa explained that it was a miracle sent by God to Ishmael. Yumna recited prayers with love and devotion. Jorin ended the sa'i with a smile. The next day, the group went to Mount Arafat. It was a time filled with meditation and prayer. Haya sat under a tree, praying with all her heart. Lin closed her eyes to feel the moment and imagine the pilgrims' prayers on this blessed mountain. Reem read verses from the Quran, sensing the blessings surrounding the place. Yumna focused on repeating the remembrance of Allah, wishing well for her family and friends. Jorin spoke to Safa about the importance of standing at Arafat and its impact on forgiveness. After several spiritual days in Mecca, the girls moved on to Medina to visit the Prophet's mosque. The journey was filled with excitement. Upon arriving in Medina, they began their tour with a visit to the Prophet's mosque. Haya observed the mosque's high minaret and asked about the Rada. Lin entered the Rada, feeling indescribable joy as she prayed for her wishes to come true. Reem listened intently to Safa's explanation of the Prophet's mosque's history.